When using large language models, normally people are worried about the consistency of the output of the model. Because when you implement it, especially in production, you really want to be sure that the model is giving you a consistent result. At the same time, there is another question which is maybe sometimes even more important: how to actually achieve random results with large language models. It looks like LLMs are both not very good in consistency and in randomness. But what if you need to achieve randomness? I personally faced it while creating a workflow for my next video, which will be about the morning routine. And within this morning routine, I'm sending a quote from some of the personal development trainers to Telegram, to the Telegram channel, which you have on your phone. And basically, the idea there is that the quote should be random. I tried to achieve it just with a normal call of OpenAI GPT-4 turbo model, but the problem was that once I was asking for the random quote of motivational speakers like Jim Rohn, Brian Tracy, and others, I was getting an information almost always the same. It was a quote of Jim Rohn, and it was always the same quote. So the question is how to actually achieve this randomness, and the way to achieve randomness in these models is different. The logic of the models is that they are predicting the next most probable token, and even if you put the temperature setting to 1, which means the random result, it still will give you mostly very similar results. And in terms of motivational speakers, it will always give you, let's say, this Jim Rohn famous quote. The way to achieve randomness with large language models is the following. You can ask the model. That's one of the examples, at least for my quotes. So what I'm doing now, I'm asking the model in the prompt to imagine 50 most often mentioned motivational speakers, and then 100 of their most favorite quotes, and then pick one random element from this list. To achieve even better randomness, it's better to introduce to the prompt the random number, or let's say the random index. How to do it consistently? You can do it actually with N10, because in N10 you can inject some JavaScript, and if you inject the generation of the random number every time on every prompt, this random index may be different, and you'll be asking the model something like this. Imagine this set of famous quotes from these authors, and pick up a quote with the index number, and then the random number generated by JavaScript is following. So as you can see, it's possible, it's doable, but at the same time, it's also some extra work. So LLMs are not really good in generating random things and also in generating the consistent output.